Hello, this is Bases 2022, the last one of the year. We just finished the Royal Oak seminars. That was a couple of weeks ago, and now we have the Bases at Christmas seminars at the Bouverie Hall. There it is. We've got the beautiful Jane Shattuck. She is going to be hosting, your host at this conference, and it's on Saturday, the 17th of December. Doors open at 9:30, and we're going to try and get some guy called Miles who's going to introduce it, give a little bit of a heads up, and then very quickly we're giving Claire Hinesley a half-hour slot of what we call Bases Actual. Claire's actually experienced some of the very detailed ETs and alien craft which have been published in Elena Danan's book. It's interesting that Claire's one of about 6 or 7 people now who have positively identified specific alien types in their experience, all very graphically and very clearly detailed in Elena's book. Alien Races, I think it is. We've now got a return to the Bases project by Peter Paget. Peter Paget will be delivering a very detailed lecture about the Welsh Triangle, which I think he's calling the Black Triangle. Now, there's an awful lot of information in this, so we're going to have him in the morning and in the afternoon. And this is about the Welsh Triangle area where a lot of very important UFO stuff was witnessed and seen, and also Peter was also asked to help with some ET issues when the special listening post at RAF St. Morgan and Machrihanish were being accessed. The ETs didn't like the fact that the British government and NATO and whatever could actually hear what they're doing, and they paid the base a visit, and Peter Paget was asked to sort of sort that out. Simon Miles has spoken at Bases before. He did an enormously complicated and very detailed presentation on crop circles. He's nothing to do with the crop circle phenomena, and he was able to give very incisive observations, I think particularly about the Barbary Castle series of formations. That was way back in 2015, I think. But he's going to be giving a very detailed, brand new presentation on a lifelong work, 25 years of work on Rennes Chateau and the association with the long linear energy lines in England, and also extending down into France, and its association with the stars and the Southern Cross. Now, he has given this already in some part to Sky High Creations, who are those great people from Nancy and Roland from Holland, and he has given a presentation on that. So this is the first time you'll be able to meet Simon in person to see what he's talking about. So he'll be before lunch and after lunch. Julie Phelps is coming, and she's got some really important stuff on the issues of the sun. There are major issues with the sun. And I do ask people to try and find the Bases detailed presentation that Professor Valentina Zarkova gave on solar physics, the many detailed and very complicated cycles which involves the sun and the solar system, and how we are in Maunder minimum, and that means the winds are going to get a lot more heavier with water, a lot more energy in them, and a lot of problems with the Earth's crust, and the major eruption in the southern hemisphere with the undersea volcano Tonga, which has now distributed ash right across the entire southern hemisphere. In fact, this eruption was so severe, it actually reached the satellite which was providing the Earth observation data of that eruption. The actual water vapor, the actual water from that volcano eruption reached the satellite in space. That's how serious things are. Now, Elaine Thompson is a new kid on the block. She just moved into Devizes here, and she's living actually not too far away. She's had a lot of contact with the Pleiadians, and she's published 4 books. I mentioned that before. Now, she actually has some of her work's been published by Alexandra Quinn. We got Alexandra Quinn, who's a new kid on the block. He's really fresh and bright-minded about a lot of things, and he'll be closing the show. And we all have to leave by about 8 o'clock on the Saturday. So Elaine Thompson, we've had a detailed discussion here, and she's really switched on with some of the very latest, very important ET-related stuff which are going on in this very, very troubled time. This country in the UK, which has had a coup d'etat in our government, there are very dark forces at work. There's an awful lot of really bad stuff happening. The dark elements are revealing themselves. So I think we will leave that enough. Anyway, this is done by Claire, who's helping. We've got a little Christmas thing there. So that's the Bases project. It's on Eventbrite. And you'll get it there. Bases 2022 Christmas Seminars is now available on Eventbrite on the link below. Thank you, and enjoy Christmas. It's coming up quite quickly now.